Are here.
And we're
We
live.
are here. Yay.
Yay.
Sheila, Celtic Tarot Sheila, Danny Shay, aka Bathrobe Tarot, Danny. Remember that? Remember when you started out?
Yeah, I almost wore my bathrobe today.
And remember when you and Linda came on and you both had your bathrobe on and she had curlers in her?
Curlers.
I'll never forget that.
So that was so funny because it was the first time that I read with her.
It was?
So yeah, and so I'm like out of my bathrobe. I go, I can't go in my bathrobe and read with Linda. I mean, come on. And so I click on the camera and here she is in her bathrobe and curlers. And I went, what? I had to run and get my bathrobe.
So funny. So funny.
What before we get into it, because there's like
a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot. What's going on your channel? Sheila, you want to tell everybody what's going on your channel?
Well, I intermittently post on a regular basis. How's that?
Because you have a real job.
Yeah, well, and sometimes it's laziness, but anyways, I just did a live with Mel Door. That was pretty cool. We had a lot of a good conversation there. I'm of course doing the live here with you guys. And do I have anything in the future? Oh, I have Dave Johnson is back on my channel. We usually take a good break off for the holidays and stuff like that. So he's coming back, I think, in the last week of January. I have a live with him. So other than that, not much. Oh, one more thing. I opened up a few of my readings. So I decided to do a couple of readings like in January, February, and March. I think maybe there's a couple left in May and April. If you go to my channel, go to my post, you go to my link, you can go and make an appointment to do a reading with me, and then I'm shutting it all down again. A lot of people were just kept on asking, Sheila, I really want a reading, and so I just opened it up for a few, and then I shut it down for the rest of the year. Maybe I'll just keep on doing that at the beginning of the year. Anyways, long-winded as usual. That's all. It's really much going on my channel.
Okay, and Danny, what about you?
I'm going to be a little shorter than Sheila.
Okay.
But I did like her comment, intermittently posting. It's really tough out there. It's really hard to read on this. Unless you're Lori, who reads on 3 times a day. You were crazy yesterday with your reading.
We had class. We had psychic development class. Then I went on live with Lena. And then I went on with Petty Boo.
I'm like, can't I get away from her? No, you can't. So that was awesome. Yeah. It was good. It was good watching you all night. So I am trying to post as Sheila is, and I don't have a job. It's just challenging to keep up with this noise that's being created. I am doing some classes, and I've got a shamanic journey class, one of 3, and I've already done 1, so I've got 2 and 3 left. Just the early basic to try to get people grounded to Mother Earth and to Father Sky, and just realize, hey, we're on this big rock that is going to be here long after we're gone, and just maybe we need to pay a little more attention to that. So,
and how do you sign up for that to be in your shaman?
You go to my webpage.
Okay.
Yep.
And so,
or send me an email.
If you want to text me, then I will add that in the video description. I'll put that in there. But you can go to Danny. Your webpage is on your homepage of your YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I'm here with you guys today. Hey, we had a commitment to today, and here we are. I'm so grateful to have you guys here because it's been really it's been really tough energy for everyone. Just every single person I've spoken to is just really having a tough time. Of course, we're not having as tough a time as Minnesota is, which is where we're going to start our readings. But I also wanted to tell people that I have some readings available in the beginning and the end of February. I'm taking a few days off when my brother will be here. But I have beginning and end, and you can go to the Way of Positive Change at Gmail. The wayofpositivechange.com. And I also have gift certificates available if you just want to get someone a gift certificate and they can schedule their reading later. All right. Now, let's see. Yes, people are scared. People are feared and scared. So let's start right now. We've got Stephen Miller going on last night at 11 p.m. saying, and I quote, "Only federal officers are upholding the law. Local and state police have been ordered to stand down and surrender." That's what he
surrender.
That is what he X'd. That's what he tweeted X'd. So let's take a look at Minnesota right now. And there are 2 battalions that have Army battalions that have been sent to Alaska. I was listening to the news while I was sleeping last night.
Wait a minute. That's 2 different things.
I know. All right. Well, you got to have the question, right?
Yep.
All right. So what is happening?
I'm rolling up my sleeves because I think it's
Okay.
gonna get.
I'm getting in it.
So what is happening in Minnesota?
What is happening in Minnesota right now? Look what just flew out of my deck.
Oh yeah.
And it almost went right off the table.
What is happening?
2 Army battalions stand by for possible Minnesota deployment. So what is going to happen today in Minnesota? What's happening right now?
Well.
Okay.
Good God.
You guys go whenever you go first. Whoever, Danny, you ready?
Yeah, I can go.
Please go.
So I just pulled 6. The first card I pull is the 8 of Cups walking away. And the first thing that came to my mind was the state police who hear this, they're going, okay, we're done. We're done with the MAGA kind of crap because they've got their job to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the first thing that popped into my head. It's being challenged. It's being challenged by the 8 of Wands, and this feels it's got a meteor coming in, and so it's like there's some really kind. It didn't feel explosive, but it ground shaking news that's coming, which is kind of scary, especially with that 8 of Cups. In the past is justice. So we don't have that anymore. What we have right now is a wild ride with the Knight of Cups. And it could be in this deck, this guy is like riding a dragon. So it could be that with all this wild ride and these big news coming, the 8 of Cups is saying walk away from the inclination of creating more chaos as I looked at this. And then the last card I get is Strength, which tells me that if I was reading for somebody in Minnesota, I would say, as everyone is, don't inflame the situation. Just stand up. Don't just be peaceful in your protest. It's going to be wild, and there's going to be some things going on, but be strong and stay in your power, not inflame it.
Okay. So you think that it's going to be somewhat peaceful?
Well, I think there's the potential that it could get, I don't think it's going to be peaceful. I think our side needs to be peaceful. But I think there's going to be agitation from the Stephen Miller side.
Okay. All right. And okay, thank you. And Sheila, what did you get?
Okay. So my cards kind of the reason why they picked Minnesota. I have here rumors, gossip, and noisy, like sipping tea. Like this is like they're in a boardroom. They're like, who should we pick on? And they picked on them as a rumor to get them noisy and all of that. And they were wanting to put pressure on them, strangulation, pressure on the people there. And the reason why they want to put pressure on the people there is because they want them to be antisocial. They want them to go after the people because of the homicide. That homicide was planned. And it was coordinated. I will stand down on that. That was not an accident. That was coordinated. Pick a place, pick a time. If you have an opportunity, get it done. And this is the reason why, because they want them to be antisocial. They want them to go agitate. They want them to be angry. They want them to get out there and do that. But the people, they kind of felt shattered. And there's a lot of regret going on, like a regret maybe of trusting them or something along that lines. There's a lot of regret, either with the ICE agents or something like that. There's something shattered and something regretful. Both sides kind of feels like maybe the ICE agents, but I don't put any faith and weight in them. But I was looking for an ending as in an explosive, a tower moment, or something huge or big, or even, a night going into battle. But that's not what I got. What I got was healing. And I got with the healing in legal proceedings. Mm-hmm. So I do think, even though they are protesting, they know better than to go past a certain line. I mean, a water balloon is funny if you get arrested for that and that goes to court. If super soaker or glitter all over them or whatever it is, they know the line. And it feels like they're not going to pass that line like the ICE agents did, but they're not going to back down. They're not going to stop irritating them. They're not going to stop being in their face. I mean, Minnesota seems like they just have this you're not going to scare us off our own streets, dude. And so something comes about that doesn't get the administration does not get what they want out of terrorizing the people on the streets of Minnesota. So there you go.
All right. So I get bluster too. There's a lot of bluster. We're going to do this. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. However, I do feel like something is not controlled. There will be because the strength card is on its side. So someone's mouth isn't controlled. Someone in a particular group isn't controlled. Someone doesn't have patience or persistence. Someone blows it. Or I feel like it's going to be a lot about mouths today, about speech, bluster from both sides, and a problem in front of a specific building. But I'm not getting the tower or anything like that. So we're only asking about today, So can we extend it? Let's just do a very quick look and extend it into the rest of this week. How will Minnesota do this week?
Okay.
How will Minnesota do?
And Stenge, and Bovine is out of control. Did you see where he was marching with the goons, the goon squad? I mean, there's not even that many of them. We just need. Okay, I'm not.
Who is this? Who are you talking about?
Bovino, the leader of whatever his. Is it Greg?
Also, I don't know who this is. Who?
Yeah, he's the head of what is his title? Bovino and ICE.
It's not. It's.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Bovino and ICE.
I know who you're talking about. The leader, the main guy, the boss.
Gregory Bavino. Yeah. Border Control Commander.
Yeah. So they're in the middle of the state doing border patrol.
In
Well,
Minnesota.
they also have the Black Panthers there. The
Yes,
Black Panthers with their guns and taking people to and from their places. Minnesota is using their vehicles, the horns on their vehicles, to warn the neighborhood when ICE shows up. I mean, they're doing a lot of stuff against them, and that's the one thing is make them illegitimate, and that really works when you make their power worthless to the people.
All right, let's just see what happens over this next week. How does Minnesota do this week? Will they be triumphant? Will the people of Minnesota be triumphant?
Oh.
Well, yeah. Kinda.
What'd you get, Danny?
No, I don't want to read it. So I did 5 cards for the week. First card I get is the Tower.
Ooh.
Second card I get is the 9 of Pentacles. Then 4 Swords, King of Pentacles, and then I don't normally read reverse, but I get the Knight of Wands reversed. So it seems the week in Minnesota, I'd just be so careful because with this, so I can read it a couple different ways, that someone's going to get hurt. And that 4 Swords right next to the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is my Pumpkinhead card. And Trump. And and maybe this Knight of Wands information that is coming out, they're going to try to spin it like he's okay or something, but maybe he's going right now. But this was Minnesota, and I got the Tower moment, which tells me, things are so explosive right now. And with the 9 of Pentacles, it's almost like keep your boundaries up, keep your awareness up. Sometimes you need to go out and protest, and sometimes you need to not. So I don't know.
Well, that makes sense, Danny, because they are having one day, I think it's Wednesday, I'm not sure, but they are having a just nobody goes to school, it's like their walkout thing, but no schools, no anything, no work, no nothing, nobody's going anywhere.
So maybe that's it. Yeah. In that 4 Swords, just everybody's just laying down.
There you go.
And then the King of Pentacles is all upside down with his tweets and posts, but that's nothing new. So
right, that leads us right into our next question after Sheila goes. Will the people be triumphant this week in Minnesota?
It's gonna be a rough one, but I think that the enthusiasm of fighting, they're gaining a lot of enthusiasm to fight against ICE. Like, the people are getting activated. They are like, I'm going out there. I would be the one. I would not be afraid. I would be out there in the front with my Kevlar little vest on or whatever I had. I'd be frontline. They wouldn't be able to scare me off the street. And I think that's what the Minnesota's attitude and how they work and how they function is. You cannot scare us off of our own streets. But they're dealing with the lying and the cheating and the thieving and stuff like that. They see it. And here's the thing: is this one right here? You got the same thing. You got the same one. You got the same card. Yeah. And the thing here is the 5 of Pentacles. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is usually, you're really poor. However, this is snow, ice, and out in the cold. Right? The snow, ice, and out in the cold, the thieving. So they literally are pushing back on this kind of thing. And you're right, because I remember them saying on like on the 20th or something along that lines, or maybe 22nd, that they were going to do a full-on walkout. I got the collaboration, the Two of Cups, the collaboration card, the attraction and the union, like get together and stuff like that. I do get the Nine of Swords, the suffering. Everybody's suffering and has a long anxiety. They're human, but somehow they get stable.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So they get stable.
I agree. They're
Sheila,
okay.
when you were reading that Five of Pentacles, are you sure you weren't picking up on Florida?
Florida, Florida. Oh yeah, the snow in
ice.
Florida.
Okay,
Snowing in Florida.
Squirrel moment. Sorry.
It was that's okay. When she said she'd be out there with her Kevlar, she called it a Kevlar vest, and I thought she said caviar. I'd be out there with my caviar.
You never know with this girl.
Just bring our chairs, put out the picnic basket, have the caviar, the wine, because that's what you do.
And we'll just feed them the caviar.
Look what we got. But and we got the best wine and cheese and crackers. We're watching this whole thing. We'll bring our Jim Bays out there. We'll draw.
Exactly.
We'll do all this stuff. We'll do it all. And we're going to do it all tomorrow, because tomorrow is the walkout protest everywhere. There are 3 even in the town that I live in. So please check your local. Just Google it, because I Googled it and all 3 locations came up for me. Seriously. Like, is there a walkout protest scheduled at 2 p.m. tomorrow in my hometown of blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So that's all you need to say. Minnesota is going to be okay. There is all this blunder and buzz. I feel like there's still going to be some problems and some authoritative issues, but I'm hoping and praying that possibly the worst is past. Like today is the crossover time. I mean, how many, like, going into all these threats and tariffs and the EU, and Trump's back on Canada today. Then he's writing letters to Norway and telling them, because you didn't give me the Nobel Peace Prize, I'm going to go ahead and take Greenland. I don't believe in peace anymore. And he's threatening all these people. And like, does the GOP do they believe anything? Do the people in his administration even believe anything that he says anymore? That's what we're reading on next. Do the people in Trump's administration believe in anything? Do they take him? Do they have faith in him? Do they believe in anything that he says? Because I don't think they do.
I like the image of little Marco in the Fantasy Island guy. Boss, the plane.
The plane.
When Trump walked back to look at the window and he's going, oh, look at this. And you could see little Marco and JD Vance having this little moment between them. Like, look at Grandpa. It's like, how do you guys allow this? There's still, I don't know. Oh, cool. As I'm shuffling the deck, I get the Democratic card, and I get, we're moving towards the Democratic card. Let's hope that it's not the other way around.
Okay. Do they believe?
Do we have a question on the table?
Yeah. Do the people in Trump's cabinet, Vance, Dr. Oz, Noam, Hegsbreath, do they, Marco Rubio, Susie Wiles, do they believe in him? Do they believe anything that comes out of his mouth? Do they still believe in him? Do they take him seriously? Go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
No,
Sheila.
I'm still throwing.
What have you got, Sheila?
Okay. So, okay, so they know he's full of BS. They know the betrayal. It's like the betrayal, the cunning, the enemy, the sidestepping, all the obstacles. What they see literally is Trump making as many mistakes as he possibly can, and his base never moving away from him. So therefore, they're like, but they like it, but they love it. They like it. So they have this delusional mindset around it, because I get the magician, and they have like, they see him as a power play, a power placement. So, like proximity to power, I guess is what I think. And the sun, they see it as success. No matter what Trump does, he's always been successful. So they are literally out in the little circle of delusion, thinking everything's successful and everything is fine. However, I get the Page of Swords. The deceitful person and a spy. That may be one of our videos or one of our questions, but there's somebody betraying the crap out of the whole administration.
We are
the deceitful spy. Yeah, and I get the Lovers again. As I'm learning about the Lovers, and it used to confuse me, this card getting it with the GOP, but it is dysfunctional love all around. It's all dysfunction. It's all chaos. It's all toxic love for them. And they're playing in it. But yeah, there's a deceitful person in there. So there's somebody going, what? Not all of them, because they're under delusion. But I wonder who it is.
They are. All right. We're going to figure it out. We're going to sleuth it out. Danny, what did you get?
So I got that the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So it looks like they're doing hard work. It looks like, they're putting on a good show of, look what the work we're doing, but they're going to get some unexpected news. And this is the Knave of Chalices, the Page of Cups, getting information from someplace that you wouldn't expect it. I do have, the government is in the past position, and I'm like, you think? That's a little on the nose, isn't it? But anyway, I do have the Queen of Pentacles up at the top. So there is a security issue that's overreaching all of this. And somehow they're a little restricted, this cabinet, which I don't understand. And maybe it's Trump that he derails them a lot. If they want to go in a certain direction, he just flips it around and derails it. Internally, they are like going crazy. They're just at each other's throat. Externally, they're showing some strength. But this cabinet is being influenced, and the world is in there. That's in the hopes and fears. And then the final outcome I got is the Fool card, which you can read that a couple different ways. They're foolish, or they're going on a new journey, because the Queen of Swords is in this deck. She cut off somebody's head. And it's going to happen kind of fast. Whatever this new journey is, whatever this legal thing is with the Queen of Swords, feels like it's going to happen relatively fast, and things are going to shift. So I think they see that writing on the wall, but they're kind of ignoring it a little bit.
So you think they're seeing the writing on the wall of his health, there's going to be a health shift.
That there's going to be some kind of shift in the cabinet that is going to take their mission on a new journey, a different journey than they thought.
I get it. Okay. All right. I too got the Magician. Thank you. I too got the Magician Sheila, but I got it in the past. So they saw Trump as the magician, previously. That's how they viewed him. But now, and they also took all the money. They took the money and the payments, and I have the lover's card. So, and they went, they did not go with their heart. They went with the money. But this is the money's on the side now. Remember, this is going to be all about the one big, beautiful, when we're done with this, the one big, beautiful bankruptcy. It really will be, because he bankrupts everything, and he's bankrupting the United States as well. They know that what he's doing now, he's no longer the magician he went to in the past, to he's upside down now. So now what he's doing doesn't work. This isn't working. None of this is working. Okay. And they're just trying to think about, all right, where are my aspirations? Which direction am I going to go? What am I going to do? Because at first this was really great. Now there's people leaving in droves, and what I just saw in the room with him and what he just did makes me feel afeared. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. They're just like, All right. Okay, so.
I have a question about them being afraid. I am curious. Now, being afraid, like we're afraid of, logical being afraid. I'm afraid to walk out into the traffic. I might get hit. But they're afraid is different. Do you see what I'm trying to say? They're afraid is different. It's not like a fear of, but they're like,
they're afraid
it's like
they're afraid their career will be blocked.
Yeah, this is a selfish and self-centered fear.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. That they're not like afraid of him. They're afraid of selfish and self-centered.
Afraid of him as well. And he's volatile right now. And what he's doing isn't working, And he's got the military like he's talking about Iran, he's in Venezuela, he's goofing about
Don't forget the windmills, and
windmills, right? Thank you, PJ. And Iran.
We haven't even talked about Epstein. That should be the first.
And Minnesota, and then now Canada, and now Denmark and Greenland. You're going to do all this at one time, all of it.
Yeah. It's a lot of distraction.
That's why this is right up at the top. It's not working.
Yeah.
It's just like womp, 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 womp. Charlie Brown.
Agreed.
Speaking of, no, not Charlie Brown, but all right. So does anyone believe in Stephen Miller, what he's doing? Let's just see. Is Stephen Miller going down? Because I keep getting the 8 of Cups for Stephen Miller. I feel that he is not going to get what he wanted out of this. Can we take a quick look at him? Just a quick look. Just Stephen Miller, is he going to have success, or are they taking him down? Because I think he's taking him down.
Who's taking him down?
I think their own cabinet's gonna just like say, sit down, Miller, sit down. Because he's too bonkers. Let's just look at his career. Just what is his upcoming career look like? Is he up, down, upside down? He's not even good enough to be a vampire. Like to be hanging, from the ceiling. Stephen Miller.
I can go ahead and go first while you guys are doing that if you're ready.
I mean, that post from last night was craziness.
Yeah, he's hoping he can do that to them, but they're not going to listen. That's for sure. But he does think high of himself. He thinks he's an emperor. He does think really high of himself. I'm pretty sure he's been allowed to make decisions, and also direct Trump at a certain point, which really grandioses his ego. But justice does show up. It's almost like whatever he does gets suppressed a lot. Like whatever he really wants to do, again, it gets suppressed by either the law or the justice or something along that lines. And I also have the high priestess, which is, he has the wisdom to do. I don't like glorifying him, but he does have the absolute sinister wisdom to do absolute damage. to this country if he was allowed to do that. But he is a cult. He wants, if like we keep on saying Trump's the cult leader, but I get cult leader from him more than I do, but he also gets handcuffs at the end. He gets handcuffs at the end.
All right. All right, Danny, what did you get?
Well, I got some, some of the similar cards. The very first card I got was the Queen of Cups. And when I looked at that, I go, what secret has he got in that cup? And Sheila had that secret card. And then that's being challenged, covered, enhanced with judgment. So that whatever's in that cup is going to be released. I got the Chariot. He's moving on. Sheila said that he thinks he is an emperor. What I got is he thinks he is the empress. And I thought, is he having some issues with who he is? Right? Is he like, because then they lash out and they do all this crazy stuff. He is upside down internally. And this is probably his cabinet. I got the 5 of Swords. And then the clarifications on that is balance and then locked up. So, and it's like, okay. Overshadowing this reading is my Democratic card, the 10 of Cups. Okay. So it seems like whatever he's playing is not gonna, it's not gonna work, and he's gonna be gone.
All right, I totally agree, and I got the
stuff.
I get the Empress stuff for him too, but I feel that the Empress was on its side, so I feel that he has mom issues. He has big mom issues, and the feminine side. Now he's having his heyday right now. Like he believes that he is in it to win it. He is everything. His dog is in this hunt, and he's evil, but he is going. He's going, and because Trump goes down, then he'll be judged, just like you guys got. So don't worry. He's in it.
Did you say he has a dog in this?
In this hunt.
Oh, we're not going towards dogs, are we?
No, we're not.
Good.
Sorry.
Thank you.
No dogs. Only mice that get rescued by Danny.
And put out into the woods.
So
that they can start a new family.
So this morning I was running a little late because I captured a little mouse so it wouldn't go into my engine of the van, and I took it out into the woods versus chopping its little head off.
Yeah, Danny has a little bejeweled collar that he puts on the little mices, and then he walks them out nicely
with
out.
A leash.
And walks.
Everybody's walking their dogs. I'm walking the little mouse.
I think. Yep. And he called him Fred.
Who's the foster?
Lena.
Fredalina.
Fredalina.
All right. Okay.
I didn't check, just to be clear, I did not check to see if the mouse was male or female. I mean, that goes just a little too far.
I would think that your attractiveness and your persuasive voice that the mouse would just, you would just tickle it a little bit and it would just roll right over for you and you would just see. Okay.
I give Mises privacy. Come on.
The Mises have. I have a quick question about from my friend David. Is Nancy Mace going to resign from Congress like Matt Gaetz did to avoid the negative ethics report that's coming her way? Can we take a quick look? Just a real quick look at Nancy Mace. Is she going to what's happening to her? Is she staying or going?
Nancy Mace. I saw a headline on that and I go, what's the ethics? Do you know what the ethics is on that?
I mean, everybody in her office leaves because she keeps talking about boyfriends, and she freaked out at the train station, and who knows what all she's done. She's cray. She's cray, Danny. And who knows what all she's done. She's cray. She's cray, Danny.
She is a cray woman.
What was that?
What?
We're having
echoes.
Oh, my computer is like getting weird. Hang on, let me see if I can.
Okay, did you take?
There we go. Maybe it'll fix itself.
Okay, test.
No.
All right, now what?
Well,
Okay, we're okay. Don't move, Sheila. It's you. Just don't move. Okay, are we okay? We're okay.
So far.
I think
Okay.
we're okay. We're good.
Okay,
We're
leave
okay.
it in, please. Okay.
My computer's going wacko. So, anyways.
Okay, wacko. Everything went wacko because
It's
we're talking
bummer.
about Nancy Mace.
Yeah. And
Nancy Mace, she is.
and we got
Are we good? No more
major-
echo?
We got
Yes.
some major solar flares coming up. It's like
All right. Nancy Mace staying or going?
Nancy Mace. They can't
Every time. Yeah, go ahead.
they can't lose any more congressional seats. If Nancy Mace goes,
How about that guy that died in California?
yeah.
What happened? I mean, did he just suddenly die, or was he ill?
You know, I read on that a while ago. I can't remember. They didn't. I think it was one guy got in a car wreck, and so he's in medical care. The other one, I can't remember if it was sudden or not. California.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, Nancy Mace, what's up with her? Every time I try to tap into her energy, every time I try to do like even a slight little tinge of a remote view with her, it's like a vacancy. It is this weirdest thing. Oh,
It's
well,
just like
maybe
walking
that's
into a room and nobody's in there. It's just all gray
yes,
four walls.
shallow. Yeah.
Is she staying or going, Sheila?
Well, okay, so we describe her. She's not a very good person. She's in a lot of fear. There's something about she's probably been threatened. She's probably getting threatening phone calls. You know how they do to their own people. And she's literally wanting to end. I get the end, the death, the end card. And then I get celebration, maybe her celebrating, maybe us celebrating. And then the GOP goes through a few little problems. So that's what I get on her.
Okay.
I agree. Real quick. She's I got the King of Swords. Well, the first card I got is the World card. She's done. It's completed. Her stuff is done. In the near future, I got the 8 of Cups. She's walking away. She's got so many legal things coming at her. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. So she's got a lot of information, a lot of slicing and dicing of let's take her to court. And I got my Democratic card up at the top of the reading. I'm thinking that this may be starting. I mean, we're shifting the balance of Congress. And so again, I get that again. So she's gone. That's what I say.
Okay. All right. I feel like there's a whole bunch of negative press about her that she's going to try to limp away from, but she's going for something new. She's definitely going to go for something new. So the governor or something, but she's out of there. I don't know if, and she's very, very emotional. There is something legal coming for her as well. I get, but I feel like she has to make a big change because nothing she's doing is working with this right now. All right. Can we look, please, and see if I asked Lena, I wasn't in charge of the questions last night with Jen and Johnny, but can we just look to see Lev Parnas, this whole Michael Cohen, Lev Parnas thing just
my gosh.
blew up like just a giant earth, like a volcano. But can we look to see, Lev Parnas is saying we are never going to get the Epstein files. Never. He said it's never, ever going to happen. Never. To what degree of victory are we going to get anything out of this? Are we going to be satisfied? Will we be triumphant, or will we be let down when this is, are we getting anything from the Epstein files? That's the question. Are we going to get anything?
Are we going to get anything?
Because they're already they've already broken the law. And now
Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening.
And Kana, and what's the other guy's name?
Mace.
Yeah, Massey. They have to submit something tomorrow to get this the overseer. That's what I'm gonna call the special person that's going to oversee all of this. That's the thing. Okay. Are we ever going to get anything out of the Epstein report? Yes, no.
Are we looking at US, or are we looking at anywhere?
Will we get anything? Are we going to get the information we want? Will we feel successful or completely let down?
Anything.
I mean, we're fighting. Look, I mean, this describes the government right there. Right?
Yeah.
Lisa Foster, thank you. Oh, can I get there?
Good Lord. What kind of a monster do we have in the White House?
Lies, deception, obfuscation. All right.
My God. Yep.
But then tell you what I get. Yeah, what did you get at the outcome? What did you guys get?
I got the nine. I got the 9 of Swords, and I didn't do a Celtic cross. I just did a situation with it. Yeah, I mean, I got the Magician in between the 7 of Wands defending themselves. Oh, we're doing all we can, and then the High Priestess, so the Magician and the High Priestess back to back. So I think, yeah, as far as how happy we're going to be with them, well, who's that Sasha guy that is out there? How happy are we to see or even hear about that? It's so disturbing. You can't be happy about it. So it's, I think we are going to get information, and it's not going to be pretty. We all know that.
All right. Okay. And then what do you have, Sheila?
Well, I know that he threw out, Trump gave the promises, possibilities. He gave out the promise. I'm going to release him. Well, he automatically regretted that, and so did everybody else. So what's going on in the Epstein files is this. They're trapped because of revenge. They're absolutely trapped. You let them go. I mean, they have no wiggle room for this stuff. There's whole families that will be in trouble. Whole families. Not just a few this and few that. We're talking family generational stuff going on. The consequences are going to be buried. Nobody's going to get consequences for what they're going through. They have the waves and waves and waves of lies. So here's my thing. They're going the infighting and the bickering and going back and forth, I think, has a lot to do with the predators and the victims. The predators and the victims. I think we get information from the victims. We've already had Sasha Riley's thing. I can't do it very well. I get a little bit of it and I just can't stomach it, and I gotta go. I just can't get through it all. However, That's where we're going to get the information. But you see, their predators are really good at telling them they're lying. No, there's no proof, because there's no accountability unless and until, not even then, if Trump actually goes to prison for it, his base will still say, where's the proof? Where's the proof? They will never believe the proof. So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I can believe, that's definitely going to happen. I think that the government's just hiding we're fighting. We're trying so hard. But this really says it all. They're just not going. We're hitting the wall. We're going to hit the wall. And they've burned them or hidden them, or they're in with Ivana, or they're all over the place, right? But there is something coming there. Thank you, Miss Judy. But there is something coming. We're going to get something. We are going to get something. And Putin, I get this. Russia, some of the oligarchs, somebody that wants to get Trump is going to out him from Russia. It's going to be an oligarch or Putin or somebody from the Russian government is going to tell. That's what I got.
It's interesting that you both got buried. Both got, both. Yeah. And then you look at, are they going to look in Zorro Ranch or where other places where, and this is where it gets so hard.
You can't, that's so secluded. They couldn't even, sorry, Danny, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're right. But there's so many people and so many kids from so many different, the indigenous people who have lost, they're just missing, gone.
Yeah.
And are they all, is there like this huge ring that he was setting up? Yes. And that's why it's going to be so hard to expose, is because what Sheila said, there are so many people involved with this that families are going to be just, that it's families involved, and it's exposing so many. And anyway, it's hard for me to go there. So.
Me too.
All right.
Yeah, the amount of it, they say that there's thousands of victims, especially just in Epstein's lane alone of what we kind of know.
Yeah.
And so, Trump, I just fully believe, I just dawned on me probably maybe a year or two ago that I think Trump was the ringleader. Like, he provided them, he had the resources, he had the connections. That's the reason why Epstein probably stuck to him for so long, is because Trump did have a lot of connections because of who he was and what he did and who his father was, and stuff like that. Epstein didn't have all that. Trump did.
Right. Thank you, Zinda. I know I just butchered that name. Okay. So how is everybody on time? We're almost at an hour. Are you guys both in a hurry, or can we go a little bit over?
We go a little over.
Okay. All right. I want to know, one of Sheila's great questions was, so that's very disappointing, but we're still going to get something. We are going to get some things. Okay. One of Sheila's questions was really, really great. Someone is betraying Trump. So who in Trump's inner circle is quietly working against him? So, is he being betrayed? Is somebody very close to him betraying him, working against him? That's the question. Someone very close to Trump working against him.
I'm going to get out my haunted house deck.
Ooh, the haunted house.
The haunted house.
The haunted decks for this too.
Yeah. I'm looking around going, which one? Who wants to play with this question? Who wants to play with this question?
It's immediate surroundings working against him. I'm going to grab my coffee because I'm starting to lilt.
Go get your caffeine, my dear. We do not need any wilting at this point.
No
We're on a
wilting.
roll. No wilting.
All right. Who is going to betray? Who is going to betray?
We have 1,600 people in here with us today, right now.
Woo!
I know.
Hello,
Thanks everyone
everybody.
for showing up.
Thank you.
And all of the donations and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, I'm on my iPad, so I don't see chats or any of that. But thank you, everybody. And
Yeah.
so, how many people do we have?
1,600 people.
1,600 people and one duck.
And one duck. And one goat. We got a goat.
And you get a goat. And you get a goat. And
you get 2 goats. We have 2 goats. Two goats and a duck.
Pig. I could bring my little pig out.
2 goats and a duck.
2 goats and a duck. And Martians. There's Martians and a moon behind and a spaceship behind Danny.
Yeah, there is.
There's always a spaceship behind Danny.
I know, I love it.
Take me away.
You know, when he first started, you know, we connected when he first was on YouTube. I think maybe a month or 2 in, right? It was pretty
Early.
soon, pretty early on. And his background was just that old cabinet. And now it has grown. His old cabinet has grown into something beautiful behind him.
So this old cabinet, we got it from a yard sale in Toluca Lake, and it was somebody in the entertainment business that was getting rid of it. And my wife, we had a 1926 Craftsman, and so she had all this old stuff all over. And so she grabbed that, and when we moved, I go, "Can we get rid of this?" No.
But you didn't have the alien and sombrero thing on there. You had the moon.
Yeah, I had the moon, which is
You moved that to the side now.
that said cards don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Trump does, but the cards don't.
That's cool.
Trump is terminal.
Oh,
He's
Lisa put the question in twice. She's like, "Get on it, Lori. Get on it.
get on it.
Yeah."
Wow.
So yeah, it's and you know, he is so unwell, and how it's just like,
I don't see it.
okay, keep going on. Who is going to betray?
If someone-
Repost it for her so she can find it. Please, yeah. Please, could you read on the effects of the monks walking for peace? Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Well, they're walking for peace. And then all the clergy is coming out in Minnesota. They're in charge of that big walkout. And now they're doing it in New Hampshire, too.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. Oh, no, this is not it. Can you please read on Trump in diapers? Oh, if Sasha Riley, have you listened to the portion where the reason why he wears diapers through the Sasha Riley interview?
I heard about it. I can't listen
It's
to
graphic. I can't do that. If
It
it
was
was my
some-
channel.
Pole being shoved up the cahoots.
The kid.
But, you know, I don't know about
Oh my
everything about that. So hit the like button. Oh, there we go, Lisa. Okay, got it. Ta-da! All right. Yeah, someone said, I mean, he somehow a tent pole or something, but, you know, there's traumas. I worked with trauma surgeons. There's a way to repair everything, you know, but I mean, they do that every day of their life, but that was a long time ago. And so he probably could have, if that happened the way it says, and we have every reason to believe the Sasha story. I cannot listen to it. I'm too much of an empath. It would wreck me for weeks. I would not be able to sleep. I wouldn't be able to focus. I would see things in my head. When the Jewish women when Hamas was attacking the Jewish women and cutting off their breasts and everything, was not okay. I can't see stuff like that. Not because I can't. I'm mentally unwell then if I do something. I cannot function correctly. All right. Sorry, I went on about that. Okay, go ahead. What have you got? Is someone, is someone tricking him? Is someone close to Trump working against him? What have you guys got?
Yes.
All right.
Do you need me to elaborate?
Well, go for it.
Here's the first card that I got. It's the Tower card. And it is an alien spaceship. We're talking about spaceships just before. Zapping this, the tower. It's the aliens. Okay. Sorry.
Would that be Miller then or Vance? Because Vance
who's in charge of this space whatever, NASA in there?
I have no idea.
I don't either. Either way, there is, I didn't get anybody specific because I don't pay that much attention to what this cabinet does. But I got to tell you that the cards, he's got the 10 of Wands, he's got the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. This is a good one. Yeah, they get him. I think it's going to be, if I was to guess, and this is just out there, I think it's going to be Susie Wiles.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's.
I think she has, and that's more of an intuitive hit than a card hit.
Okay.
So, there you go.
All right. Okay, Sheila, what did you get? Is someone close to Trump working against him? It's your question.
Yeah. So Susie Wiles, remind me who she is.
Chief of Staff.
Okay. So the reason why I said remind me who she is, because I get the affair, the lover. You see the woman in the back watching and, all of this stuff. See her right there? She's watching the affair.
She might be watching, but he's not attracted to her.
No, but I mean, she's watching the cheating.
Oh, okay.
She's like back, the person in the mirror is watching the cheating, the affair go on, and she's pretty upset about it. She's really, really upset about it. And ironically, it is a person that is close. This is kind of like the Chariot, but this is more like the person who goes with you or invites you to places and stuff like that with the king that goes places. I literally get the death card, the ending, the death card with that. And there's 3. There's actually a team. There's like she communicates with other people. Like there's at least 3 of them that are kind of doing that because she believes like you doing this to yourself. This is your problem. That you're doing it to yourself. And she has to defend herself, of course, but at the end of the day, she's pretty worried about what's going on. So I do believe I found a female, and if that's who it is, then yeah, it fits my cards perfectly. So, what do you got?
Yes, I completely and totally agree with you both. Yeah, and I think it's like whenever I get this card, I know it's one person and joined by 2 others. So it's usually a gaggle of 3, like you said. So it's and they're working on in the 3 of Pentacles, the group is working on a project that's larger than any one person can do on their own. So it takes a gaggle of hens to take out the rooster. I'm just saying. All right. And it's somebody really, 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 really close. I mean, these people are close. They are in the inner circle. Yep. All right. So this is good. That's good news.
I liked when Sheila was saying, with the Lover's card and she's watching, because she knows what has been going on in Florida with the Epstein saga all down there. So she's seen all that. And that kind of gave me chills when Sheila brought that card out.
All right. Wow, that makes sense. And ICE is coming here, is on its. They were here. They've been here already. They've done a lot of destruction with farmers and agriculture and construction. And they were recently on Babcock Ranch, which is the largest solar generated town in all of the United States. It's here in Punta Gorda. So they were just there, and that's all building, that's all construction and landscaping and stuff like that. But they're really saying they're coming to terrorize Florida. I don't know how bad that's going to get. Okay, so thank you for that. Do you guys have another question? You want to go right for? Do you want to check on Greenland, if Greenland will be okay, real quick?
Yeah, let's do Greenland. There was also a question. Maybe you can repost it, because I thought the moment I said that was a really good thing to look at. If you can repost it, if you're still here, that would be awesome. Also,
what was it?
I don't remember because it, the seconds have passed. But
out of your head.
There was a good question that was posted, and the moment I saw it, I'm like, ooh, that's a good one to look at. So maybe they'll repost it. But yeah, let's look at Greenland, see what's going on.
All right, Michael Cohen could be a mole, because he's something.
He's something.
He's something.
I saw on Midas Touch last night when I'm scrolling through the doom scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they're not allowing him on their podcast anymore, that they just took him off.
Yeah, they did. They removed mea culpa and yes. And
I did it. It was about the monks, the energy around the monks.
Okay. We can
write
ask
that down, because I won't forget.
The monks. Yeah. We can ask that on the way out.
Yeah.
So what are we reading on now?
Greenland. And I do Greenland, the safety. Will they keep their sovereignty and stay safe? But I just wanted to, every time you guys, I keep, like, just for the updates, I keep getting that someone's going to be sick, and right away. Something's coming really fast. Someone very important is going to be sick right away. And then the other thing I keep getting is the entrance of this Avril Hanes and another really important brunette. Could be Maureen Comey. It could be, any other dark-haired person that has a lot of information. It could be maybe Ghislaine gets, Gillen or whatever her name is, Gillicuddy, gets in trouble. But keep your eyeballs. Whenever you see a report coming from a dark-haired female, pin it. All right, that's all I'm saying. Because she keeps flying out of the deck. Which means
who is McGillicuddy? Was that Lucille Ball?
McGillicuddy, Peabody and McGillicuddy and Peabody.
Wasn't that off of
everybody?
What's it called? Its island, Gilligan's Island.
No,
McGillicuddy was his last name.
That was. That was Mr. and Mrs. Howell.
But I thought what the skipper was. There's Gillicuddy off of the Gilligan's Island. It sounds like it'd be on Gilligan's Island. Why not?
I will never forget when Gilligan was the lead parade master. He was the head parade master here for the Edison Parade of Light, which is a huge nighttime parade here in our town, because this is the winter home for Edison here in Fort Myers. I'm going back to my cards now.
It was Lucy Ricardo's maiden name.
That's what I thought.
McGillicuddy?
Yeah.
It is not.
Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, she goes, it was Lucy Ricardo's maiden name.
No.
Gillicuddy.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, everybody in the chat kept on saying I love Lucy as well.
All right. The next time we play games, Danny, I'm going on Danny's team.
There you go.
Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah. Next time Trivial Pursuit. Yeah.
Woo,
how many people are in here? We're still at 1,600 people, huh?
Yeah.
We got some people in here.
Got some.
Okay, what's the question again? It was on
Greenland.
Greenland. That's right.
Keep
Okay.
their sovereignty.
Those people are getting to be a lot like Minnesotans.
Yeah. So they have red hats now, and it's "Make America Go Away."
Yeah, they're not playing.
And then
That's for
there was a thing in Minnesota where this woman was wearing a MAGA hat, and ICE pulls up to her and goes, "MAGA, yeah, you're MAGA," and she goes, "Make America gay again." "Yeah, MAGA, you're MAGA. That's right. You like Trump? Make America gay again." He didn't get it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Greenland.
Greenland.
Okay, phew. Okay, I can go ahead and go. Mine will be really quick.
Go for it.
The twin flames. He wants it. He wants it. So I got tensions, of course. My cards always go and explain themselves. He's a bounty hunter. Trump's the bounty hunter, and he's burning a lot of bridges to get what he wants. But karma comes with receipts. So that's a good sign, because the drama queen, which is our president in the United States, the drama queen, gets stagnant. So it kind of slows down, stagnant water, nothing much goes on. And then I get, of course, he wants the forbidden love, but suffering in silence. He's going to just suffer in silence. I just feel like it's like a for him, he wants it so bad, but it would be more of a trouble right now to get it than it would be to, there's too much fluff on the ground right now for him to walk into, because he's a chicken. He's a taco.
He's a taco. All right.
He's a taco.
Susan Johnson, welcome, Susan Johnson, new member. Please email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail. So I have your email, and I can send you Zoom links for our psychic development classes. Sorry, go ahead, Danny.
So, what I got with this using the Celtic cross, the first 6 were really positive, illumination. The world is there. It's like, I'm like, oh, this is good. Nothing's gonna happen. And then I go to the outer band, and I get the Tower, the Page of Wands, hopes and fears. I get the Democratic card, the 10 of Cups, and then something, the 8 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. Even though I don't think anything is, I think they're going to avoid something and they're going to keep their sovereignty. This is serious. This is not something that should be taken like, oh, it's not going to happen or anything. It really could happen. I think it's going to be averted. I think the world is going to step up, but I think there's going to be some more news that's going to start this cycle of calm. But I think they're going to get another kind of bump and say, holy crap, Trump isn't fooling around. He is going to go after us, and then it's going to be tapped down. But we're going to see as if we need to. We get the Sun card in the near future, so it's going to be like either full illumination, and in this deck that I'm using, there's no kid riding on a horse, having fun. This is like serious information coming out. So I think it's going to be okay, yeah, but with bumps.
Yeah, I think we're in the bumps, and I think there's more bumps to come, like you said, and it's like, but the power and the wand is on them right now, but we have bumps in the journey ahead, okay, and waffling, tacoing, like what Sheila said, Putin is, in Trump's ear.
Oh my God.
So much to the point that Macron and a couple of the other leaders put in false information on what they were doing to help Ukraine to see if it would filter back to Russia. And it did. It did, because Trump gave it. The Trump administration gave it to Russia.
Oh.
So this is going to end. There's going to be some problems here, but it's going to end. Now, I hope it's going to end in a positive way, the way you guys are saying. So I'm going to go for positive. This is going to come to an end, though. But I'm so concerned. I'm so concerned about them. I want them to be okay, but we're never going to be looked at the same way ever again. No. No. All right. So let's read on the monks. Let's and we'll get the message for everybody. But let's take a Deanna Franco. Okay. What are we reading on the monks? Because everybody's coming out to meet them. They're walking for peace. What do you want to ask about them?
Well,
The monks.
I think, the monks just wanted to see if it's working.
If the wave that they're putting out through quantum physics.
Is it working? Is it getting to people? Is it, is it working? I think is what they really wanted to know.
Point across. Yeah. Are they working it? And if they sneak in and tie up Stephen Miller. Okay, just kidding. I'm kidding. Are the monks getting their point across? Is it getting through by osmosis? Is it going into the ethers? Atlani, and we have been talking about the earthquakes and the predictions and stuff. We're not getting anything huge on that. We do need to ask, like, the next time we get together, you guys, if we can do some earthquake questions.
Earthquake questions. Mm-hmm. Well, one of the things that I am doing, because I live in earthquake country,
yes,
is I'm double checking and making sure that all my supplies are how I think they should be. And because I set them up and then I use them and I don't replenish them, which is bad on me. So, but I'm charging up all my batteries, my water purification bottle, just to get it on a cycle so that I don't forget.
Mm-hmm. I have my water purification bottle that you sent me out to recharge on the counter right now.
Yeah. We're both being charged up.
Everybody needs to charge up. We are reading about each state in our psychic development class. We did get something happening more towards Yellowstone. So we're not getting traumatic things in, but that's just us.
Oh, and Yellowstone, that's just a little teeny volcano.
Well, it's going to do something.
It's a super. I'm kidding on that.
Yes.
Yeah. If that goes, out of all three of us, Lori will be the only one left.
I'll be left.
No, we're gonna.
We will not.
We will.
I watch the simulations and the simulations and the simulations.
Don't watch them.
If we make it through, it doubt it.
I'm making it through.
We're all making it through because we're in the light worker group. We're all protected.
There we go.
Everybody watching is gonna make it through, except that one that's right near Yellowstone.
All right. So, are the monks making their magic happen?
Yeah, I got the Ace of Cups. So the emotions are flowing. The emotions are there. They're seeing the absolute top notch, and they're holding the intentions for us. So yeah, I got two wonderful cards saying that they're holding the intentions, working with magical tools, helping us focus on our power and their power and our power. And they got the Ace of Cups. So, yeah.
Very nice.
Agree. I got it. I got the same thing. Bringing innocence, bringing a lot of awareness, new emotional start, seasoned emotion with the Queen of Cups, and then the last card I get is the singular focus of truth, and the sword isn't up, it's pointing down, walking on peace. Yeah,
Beautiful.
so I say yes.
All right. Awesome. I get that, they're always looking for a higher spiritual ground. They're always looking for even more of a spiritual existence and information, and they are talking and spreading the word. They do bring their presence, just their mere presence in essence brings optimism and inspiration for the future. However, through all of the mess that we're going through, somebody is going to either someone's trying to cause them a little bit of a problem, or going to make them try to change their walking path, or something's going to say you can't come through here because they're evil and they're just they're just nasty. Okay, but for
And
the
they've already done that. There were some people that were,
There was a church
some church, evangelical church,
that was
saying
just
get out. Anyway.
okay.
Yeah.
And we do know that California always have earthquakes. We're talking about a certain prediction that a certain somebody has been putting out there for a couple of years, and they're saying that this is the year that it's going to be. And I know a lot of other people say that too. But okay.
My mom predicted that when I moved out here. She goes, "You can't move to California. That whole coast is going to fall into the sea." So I bought land in Arizona. And I'm going to have beachfront property.
I'm just going to stay put too, because by the time it gets to me, I'll have mountain. We'll look like California.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Wow.
You just can't worry about it, but you can be as prepared as you can be.
Yes, always be prepared. Yeah. It doesn't matter where you live. You're either going to be There's going to be some people that get snowed in, some people that have tropical storms, some people that have hurricanes, some people that have fires, some people that have earthquakes.
Wind.
Don't forget
North
tornadoes.
Dakota and South Dakota.
Tornadoes.
Yeah.
Tornadoes.
North Dakota, nothing but wind. Nothing but wind.
So you have to have your whole pantry.
Yeah.
And everything charged up. And don't forget your vibrators. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding.
Did you really go there?
I had to put it.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to lighten it up.
Woo!
So let me ask you a question.
Wait a minute. I gotta make sure I have that on my list.
I need a screaming goat right now.
Yeah, oh, yes, we do. Wow. Well, you know what? I never thought of putting that on my survival list, but you know what? You're absolutely right.
I'm sure they can be charged.
Make sure you bring the batteries.
Oh my God.
We may not have a
7 loving vibrations when your priorities are in check. I'll be on Kevin's channel Wednesday, 4:30, something like that. Right.
Oh gosh, that's too funny.
And on that note, we have to all get going, but let's have a positive reading for everybody.
Yes.
Let's just see.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't need to end on that one? That was pretty positive. Make sure you have your vibrator with you.
Make sure you have recommendations.
Make sure you got batteries and your USB ports and everything's charged up. Okay.
Oh man, my brain is I have so many questions that I want to ask you, and I don't think they're appropriate right now. But
You didn't know.
And don't forget to watch the Miami Hurricanes and the Indiana Hoosiers tonight. Woo-hoo.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Danny, if you're doing it right, your wife won't need to pack hers, okay? Just saying.
This is true. This
I'm
is
doing
so
it right.
okay.
I'm just saying, if you're with her, she won't need. Look at his faces all red now.
All right. Okay.
I go on Amazon and I look at her history and I go, oh, maybe I need to take lessons again.
You're like, oh.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Are we pulling cards for the collective?
Yes, we're the collective. What's the word? Oh my God. What is the word? We forgot to look at the economy. Well, who cares? We're all okay. Everybody's
Yeah, we're all okay right now. We just need to conserve. That's all there is to it. Well, what I got is the Four of Pentacles, and it does talk about conserve, and that's probably the best card that we can get for our economy, as you know, conservation, resources, prioritize your finances, your things. I always recommend it's time to purge. There's a lot of times I just can't stand things. I love throwing things away, and I don't know what that is about me, but I love getting a box and walking through my home and going, that can go to Goodwill, that can go to Goodwill, that can go to Goodwill. It's a good time to do that. So definitely just keep what you need and get rid of the rest. That's my message.
all right. Wow.
Wow.
What's okay? And I like the four. I like the Four of Pentacles too, because that is about preserving and taking care and stocking your pantries and taking care of yourself.
Yeah. Taking care of yourself. Yeah. Not so much the outside. I mean, you got to be, aware, but it starts with you. And can I go on that?
Please.
So I got the Sun card. And in this, as soon as I pulled that, I went, make sure that it's like the Four of Pentacles, that we need to take care of ourselves. We need to find joy. We need to dance, because this card is dancing in the sun. The next card I got is Justice, and I went, don't worry, it'll just fall into place. And then I got the Eight of Wands, and this card is interesting because it's got a lot of paper wrapped around it. And so I thought this is a good time to be journaling, to get back into that quiet space and do some journaling, and have fun, play, dance. Don't forget that. We're getting too caught up in everybody else's worry. It's time to look inside and find some joy.
Yeah, I love that. And remember to continue being a good person. Keep helping your neighbor, continue to help your neighbor. And give yourself a boost and believe, this card, a lot of people just look at the snow and the leprosy bell and all and the four stuff here. But there's the tree of life. There's the Kabbalah in the window there. And this is, remember to do good deeds for other people and believe in the unseen. Have faith in the powers of the unseen. And this one came out too. So send your prayers out, do your manifesting work, help your neighbor. You feel down, go do something nice for somebody. Yeah. But believe in the unseen. All right, you guys. Much love to you, Danny, Sheila. Thanks. Have so much fun, and the next thing we're talking about vibrators, and Danny's saying, make sure you take care of yourself. I think that's what they're for, but all right, you guys, do take care of yourself, be nice to yourself, and help your neighbor too. Okay, we're going now. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lisa Foster. All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.